Yo guys, what is up? LeagueInformer here, and today we're going to talk about Vlad. Yes, finally the Vlad commentary is coming out, guys. And so yeah, Vlad is lots of QQ about Vlad. Um, he's just that character that people like. He just completely craps on noobs, I guess you could say. His kit is just, it's not too good, but like it just is good enough. He's just average. Like if people can deny him in lane, like you don't understand how bad his laning skills are. 1 to 8, level 1 to 8, you have to completely take advantage of Vlad and beat him in the lane. Because if you don't, then once he hits level 9, it's done. He's just gonna keep queuing you, and it's over. What I think the way to counter Vlad is, I think that you should probably play someone with good nuke, a little good like damage at low levels. So someone maybe like, let's see, Akali's a good one. Irelia, that's a good one. Sin Sao or whatever, however you pronounce that. Xin Zhao is a good one. Gangplank is a good one. Uh, Timo is a decent one. Um, all those characters and a ton more. Those guys all have enough damage to enough damage to beat Vlad to level 9, and then what you usually want to do is pick up like 2 kills on him, and then if he starts pushing your lane a little, get your jungler to gank him, and then get at least like 2 to 3 kills on him, and once it's level 9, tell your team to group up and push a tower. So Vlad, this makes the laning phase over, and that's what Vlad needs. Vlad needs laning phase at level 9. So if you end laning phase at level 9 by making your team group up, then you force the other team to group up as well, and that's no more laning phase. AKA Vlad gets useless. So I feel that's a good way to counter him. And then you can just say he'll probably just, oh, I just died there. I was pretty angry, and then so did Nunu. So right now I'm not doing the greatest because again, a Gangplank's laning with me and Trendamere. Trendamere I can deal with, but Gangplank, whenever he auto attacks me, that 50% reduced damage really hurts. So yeah, you don't want to mess with Vlad once he's level 9, unless you're a little ahead of him. Then you can maybe people who can beat him, like Swain, even at level 9. Sometimes he can out heal him with his bird. But there we do pick up Gangplank and redeem ourselves. So Vlad, let's see. So he's an AP caster. Obviously, he's a carry. Uh, here. Oh my God, that turned me look juicy. But yeah, so he's an AP carry. Let's see. What would I for build? I usually start out with boots first, and then after boots, I would get Hextech Revolver, and then after Hextech Revolver, I would get Rabadons DeathCap. And people are gonna be like, "Oh, don't you want to stack Spellvamp, Will of Ancients, Hextech Revolver?" All right, look, I tried that and I did decent. Like, wasn't the best, but I still did decent. You wanna do Hextech Revolver to Will of Ancients only if you are doing really good in your lane early game. And that usually doesn't happen for me if I play with decent good people who know how to counter Vlad. But here that Gangplank was an idiot. He failed suicide, and I picked up the kill. But yeah, so see, I picked up Hextech Revolver, but then don't pick up anything else. After Hextech Revolver, either boots are fine. You can either go Sorcerer's Shoes or you can go Boots of Lucidity. Either one is fine. Sorcerer's Shoes is a little more early game-ish, mid-game-ish, and then afterwards when Boots of Lucidity is like late game, late game-ish. I think that's the opposite way around. Yeah, I think that's the opposite way around. I don't know, but I know they're both viable. They're both good, so you can pick up either one, any one you want. So what was like? All right, so only, and I mean like if you get decently fed, like 2-0, then you pick up Hextech Revolver and a Gunblade. Oh, here, look at this, look at this. Oh, bro, I barely lived that. Just that level up saved me. But yeah, you definitely only want to get double spell vamps only if you are fed. So, because if you get it when you're not doing too good or just doing okay, you realize to get from Hextech Revolver to Will of Ancients is 900 gold. That is 300 gold less from another revolver that you could have gotten before the patch. So that's why stacking revolvers were good. But the reason why stacking from Will of Ancients to that is 900 gold is way too much, and you cannot afford to lose that much. That is a blasting wand to your Rabadons DeathCap. That's I would rather get blasting wand than a Will of Ancients and then waste another 1200 gold on another spell vamp, which isn't too bad. But that's why you should get it if you're fed. But if you're not, then don't do it. But another option is you can get Spirit Visage. If your lane is really annoying and you need to out heal them, so let's say you're facing a Swain and he's really annoying and you need to out heal him, I'd recommend going Hextech Revolver than Spirit Visage, because Spirit Visage gives you cooldown, more healing, and the magic resist against Swain or any magic carry maybe if you're having trouble with. So get Spirit Visage if you need a little more help in your lane to guide you. I'm fine with that because that's basically only like 200 gold more than a Watt Will of Ancients, and it still gives you a crap ton more better stuff than what Will of Ancients does. Will of Ancients just gives you 5% more extra spell vamps. That's what's 1/4. No, that's one. It's either 1/8 or 1/4 of a Hextech Revolver. That's 1/4 of a Hextech Revolver, so that's not too good. So here's the build again. Boots, level 1 boots, Hextech Revolver. If you're getting real fed, Will of Ancients and another Hextech Revolver. If you're not getting fed and you're doing bad, Hextech Revolver into Rabadons. And if you need more help in your lane, Hextech Revolver into Spirit Visage. Vlad, I'd probably say he's my main. I've played him since release, and I still don't get why people QQ about him. He's decent, but if you're a good player, you can definitely beat a Vlad in lane. I know that because right now I'm 1600 yellow, and I carried myself to 1600 with Vlad. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I went to 1500 with Vlad, but then I started losing when I played Vlad because people started to get a little better. So they knew how to counter Vlad, and they knew that they had to harass Vlad. You have to harass Vlad. You can't let him free farm. If you let him free farm, that's bad. You have to harass him and just beat him. But yeah, I personally don't think he's OP at all. They they nerfed. All right, so first they nerfed Spell Vamp, and I was fine with that. And then they nerfed extra healing from his Q a little bit too. So uh, it didn't really change him that much, but he's still very good, and I still like him a lot. I just don't see why people keep QQing, because I'm pretty sure if he gets another nerf, he'll be pretty bad. So I hope that doesn't happen. And I did get caught there, so that was my bad. But yeah, so one more time: boots, revolver. All right, this is the main build. I'm gonna tell you the main build: boots, revolver, Rabadons DeathCap, and then if they have physical damage, go hourglass. If they have magic damage, go Abyssal Scepter, and then go whatever you want. Flip flop the two things I just said if you bought the other one first. But yeah, let's see what else. What else? All right, runes. I go magic pen reds. After magic pen reds, for seals, I would go health per level. After seals, for blue, I go AP per level. I could try out. I do have cooldown reduction per level. I did pick that up for him. Uh, I tried out. I didn't know it's too much of a difference, but it's decent difference. You could do that if you want to. If you don't have AP per level, but you have cooldown per level for some reason, then you can go cooldown per level too. That's fine. And for Quint, I'd recommend AP. Oh, I don't know why I engaged that. I was dumb. If the Nocturne maybe ulted and then like, oh, he doesn't even have his ult, but if the Nocturne like actually queued and spirit and shielded himself and terrified that team, I'm pretty sure we could have gotten him. But whatever. Uh, so you can take either AP Quints or flat health Quints. I recommend AP Quints. And guys, realize that there's a difference between flat and per level. Please do realize that because someone said, "Oh, thanks for that Jax guide," and I was like, "Yeah, no problem." And I looked at his rune page, and they were all attack damage per level, which isn't really what Jax needs. He needs the like level 1 advantage. So I felt bad for him because he bought the wrong rune page, but he looked like he was doing good in his recent histories. But you definitely want flat. If I say flat, get flat. If I say per level, get per level. Don't don't buy the wrong runes because there's a difference between flat and per level. Not too much of a difference, but if you usually get flat, you really need it just for like level 1, 1, 2, 3, like lowest levels. You really need it just for that, and then it gives you decent bonuses for late game. But yeah, don't mistake flat and the other thing. But so okay, let's see. So yeah, AP or whatever. All right, so masteries. I go. All right, there's a lot of masteries you can go. You can go 921-0, 9021, or 9. Yeah, either 921-0 or 9021. I go 921-0. Some people like to go 9021 just for the extra XP and just for like gold per second and the movement speed, I guess. I still like the tank and the extra HP. I like that definitely a lot more than what the other thing offers us. But either one, either of those masteries are completely fine. In this game, I am doing pretty well. If you ask, you were fed. How come you didn't get a Will of Ancients? I'm not a fan of getting Will of Ancients anymore. After I started losing in ranked by getting it, I just never bought it. I don't buy it anymore. So I just recommend it for you guys because some people I know are gonna be like, "Dude, Will of Ancients is still good," but it's good. But I just don't. I've had bad experiences with it, so I don't really recommend. I recommend it to you guys, but I just don't do it myself. So yeah, Vlad, definitely okay. Not hard to use, but I just really hate it when kids just say Vlad's the easiest champion to use. It kind of like doesn't offend me, but since he's like my main and I know how to use him very well, like you can tell a good Vlad from a bad Vlad. There's a good Vlad, there's a okay Vlad, and then there's a really good Vlad. I'm not gonna say I'm a really good Vlad, but I'm definitely in between of really good and in middle. Cause dude, bad Vlads are just bad. Like they're just completely bad. And then the normal Vlads, they just they just kill noobs and get fed, so you can't stop them at all. And then the really good Vlads know what they're doing and know that they don't ult and pull in first. Because if you do that, that does waste 40% of your health. I still do that sometimes though. I don't know, it's just a habit to go RW in. But usually never wanna. I will never die. Vlad is so hard to die with in team fights. If they start targeting you in team fight, you ult and then you W right away if they start targeting you. And then right when you get up out of the pool, you want to drag your pool to a nearest wall. And when you get up from the pool, just flash over the wall and you're safe. You won't gonna die. And then you probably want to queue up some minions and then go back in the fight if the battle is that long. But yeah, this game is about to end. I hope you guys were watching it. I kind of talked really off this game. Like I didn't talk anything about this game, but you guys basically just watched it while I explained how to play Vlad-ish, I guess. See, that was a good ult. I make sure you want your ult to get every single one of them. Don't just ult one person. Use your pool. Some people say never use your pool offensively. I disagree with that. Sometimes use it offensively, it's slow. Sometimes don't. But peace out, guys. League Informer is out. I hope you guys enjoyed this and check out all my other commentaries and gameplays.